Now guys, many students are wondering whether experience is required or whether it is an compulsion to do MBA. Now many times there are scenarios I have come across where people fool students that you need to get an experience to be an MBA. So first thing first, I want to tell you that there is nowhere written that you need to be an experienced person to get admission into a great MBA college, or for that matter to do MBA. In India it is not a compulsion. Yes, the point comes is this, that whether you work before going for MBA or not, what is best or what is better? Now guys, that is your choice. In this video I'm going to talk about it in detail. There are three things you must look at, okay, and I have written them in my diary. So there are three things. The first thing is your financial condition. Yes guys, after graduation in India, there are many families where after graduation you have to work, you have to support your family financially. Your family is banking on you to be a graduate, so that once you are a graduate you start earning and support them financially. So in that case, make sure that after graduation you work, you get financially stable, you find a ground, and then you seek further opportunities or options to do MBA, maybe executive or something else, part-time MBA or whatever. So financial condition is one thing that plays a big role in deciding whether you should be going for a job after graduation or for MBA. Second point, what I've mentioned here is the realization. When you realize that yes, you are ready for the world, you do not want to study further and you want to work, you want to be financially free, and if you have certain plans in your head, go for that. Go for the job. That's the second thing. The third thing is your future goals. What goals you keep for yourself. Let's say if you want to work in an organization since so many years, and now after graduation you are getting an opportunity and you cannot wait long, go for it. If you want to do something that you always wanted to do and now you are going to get the opportunity to do it, so go for it. But then if you personally ask me what is best and what is better, I strongly urge everyone to go for MBA if you have to do. Why? Because after 2 years, 3 years, you will realize that maybe for little financial freedom, or maybe to buy a fancy gadget, or maybe to plan a trip to Goa, you sacrifice 2 years. Once you start working, you work for those 30 days, you work for the day of salary, and then you are stuck in a routine. You do not think outside the box. After graduation, if there is no financial pressure on you and your family can support you to study further, I strongly urge you guys to go for MBA. Do not put a gap. In fact, now I have seen there are many students, they are studying from great colleges like Sydenham, JBIMS, IIM, Symbiosis, Nursing, Monji. They are telling me that many times it has been noticed that students who are fresher are getting more job opportunities, or their resume is getting shortlisted more as compared to the people who are experienced. Sometimes organizations also want people who are freshers because they can mold them. They can make them work the way they want. Once you got exposure to the corporate world, it becomes a little challenging for them to mold you the way they want. They want fresh blood. They want someone they can train as per them, mold as per them. So the choice is completely on you whether you want to go for post-graduation after graduation like MBA, or whether you want to work. But I strongly recommend that go for studies if you can, and there is no benefit you're going to get after graduation if you work and then go for MBA. Only thing is, maybe you know about corporate world, but anyway, that you are going to get to know once you start working after MBA. So there is no difference. But then yes, I strongly urge, you are already in the zone of studying, so stick to study, complete your education, and then jump into the corporate world, which eventually you have to, until and unless you do not have financial pressure. I'm going to share certain facts on the screen in between the video, and now you can see them, to showcase you that yes, freshers and experience, how they are placed. Okay, so that's how exactly it is. That's it. A small video which I wanted to make things clear. I hope it is going to clarify many doubts in your head. If you have any concerns, any doubts, you guys can get in touch with me and my team. My contact details are in the description box. Stay blessed and stay good.